Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is Tuesday, March 28th. We're still here in the Elk Grove Village studios, still working on my brand new one. We were trying to get it done by January, so we are definitely behind, but we're very close. Very, very close. We're missing like two more pieces here, and we'll be in the brand new studio. It's Tuesday, the 28th of March. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show, folks. I just want to thank you all for watching today. Now, yesterday in the mail, I got a beautiful card. You know, you meet some great people on the show or at my shows at the Tony when I'm out working, and or people are interested in Ocean's Pit. And I was so nice. Last week, I had we had our friends Melanie Smith, and Kim Jockel, and they were the authors of the book Safe Landing, and it got so much great response. Of course, there was the book, The Family Journey Following the Crash of American Airlines Flight 191, and they were about Melanie was on and Kim was on, and they got such great response, and we just enjoyed having them on the show tell their stories, and they sent me a nice little thank you card. Dear Tony Moe, thank you very much for having us on your podcast and to share our story, Safe Landing. Engage in living in a conversation with you. I loved every minute. How lucky for you. And, you know, it's just a beautiful card. And thank you guys if you're watching. It was so nice. When you meet so many people in this world, and it's so kind of cool to give something back, and I really appreciate it. And it was great. Buy their book, Safe Landings, on Amazon. It's great, great book. All right, folks, we got a lot of things to talk about today. We got a busy week coming up. And yesterday, I had two guests on, this past week. You know, it seems like the last couple of years, everybody's dying. Everybody's dying, whether it's old age, sickness, or something with the jab, whatever it is. But it's just horrible what's going on with this world. But anyway, the last week, I lost two very dear friends. We lost Mr. Bill Robinette, and we lost the great Bill Zemi. And yesterday, I tried to do a little tribute. So I reached out 2 days before. I reached out to Tim Robinette and Tracy, who are the son and daughter of the late Bill, Mr. Bill Robinette. And then B.J. Murray, of course, was the good friend of Bill Zemi. And we had him on the show yesterday. We did a little laughing about stories about each of them, and it was just fantastic. So thank you again, Tim, and thank you again, Tracy Robinette from the Bill Robinette family. And there is a GoFundMe page for that for me, Mr. Bill. And folks, this Saturday will be his services at Salerno's in Roselle, 4:00 on Lake Street. Come by and show your respects to Mr. Bill this Saturday. That's April 1st. And then B.J. Murray with about Bill Zemi. Bill Zemi, I think they're going to have a private memorial with family only. But I'm thinking that later on they're going to put a little memorial party together. I'm sure BJ is going to keep us posted about that because it was nice for everybody to reach out and love our good friend Bill Zemi. So it was great to have those guys on. You're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Let's get right to our sponsors, folks. Norwich Ace Hardware Displays, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Remember, our good friends of Ace have been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. And now that spring is in the air, they got a great little deal going on, folks. If you go to any of the Norwich Displays, Evergreen Park, or Warrenville Ace Hardware, and you walk in and you say, hey, I want to grill my Ace off. That's right. Grill your Ace off with Ace Hardware. And if you say that, folks, you get $20 off any grill purchase at Ace Hardware. So go inside and say, hey, I want to grill my Ace off. Brought to you by Ace Hardware. Buy local and shop local. My good friends Raffaello and Jackie, thank you so much for that. Unbelievable, unbelievable. So we got a lot of things to talk about today and a lot of things that we missed because I had so many notes and so much stuff. Let's say hello to some people here watching today. Who do we have? Rogia, thank you, Ro. Joanne, Stella, Mr. Provenzano, the General, Albertina, St. Angela. Hi, honey. Tony Toto. Hey, happy belated birthday to Julie Toto. Tony's lovely wife, Julie. I didn't get a chance. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but we had the two guests on, so I didn't get to really emphasize on our good friend, Julie Toto. Now, tomorrow we're going to be at Rosario's in Roselle. And we're about throwing a little party for Julie Toto tomorrow at Roselle. So come on out tomorrow night. Me and Tony Toto will be working there, and Julie will be there. So let's celebrate Julie Toto's birthday tomorrow night at Rosario's on the 29th. So, Carol, Kathy Lazara, I'm doing well. Thank you. Daniel, what's up, guys? So, and this morning, you know what I did? If you were following me on social media, folks, you know where I was this morning. I was at the Almost Home Foundation. And I volunteer every Tuesday. This was I think my 6th week. And I volunteer walking dogs every Tuesday. So, guys, go to the Almost Home Foundation, Lake Irving Park Road in Schaumburg. Kelly Kane and her crew do an incredible job. And they're all volunteers. It's a nonprofit organization, and they are all volunteers. And that's how it works, man. They need supplies, they need funding, and they need volunteers. So go to almosthomefoundation.org, give whatever you can, or stop by the Almost Home Foundation place over there on Irving Park Road and take a look at some of their dogs, man, because they're very good. You need them. We all love dogs. So Almost Home Foundation for dogs. All right, everybody. Today is the weather's not too bad. I was out there today walking the dogs. A little chilly, but hey, spring is around the corner. Happy Greek Independence Day to all my Greek friends. Did I drop my pen again? I'm dropping pens left and right. Happy Greek Independence Day for all my Greek friends. God bless the Greek friends. All right, we talked about that. Yeah, I'll talk another thing that we did, folks, which was I walked in. You walk into a lot of restaurants. You walk into a lot of restaurants, and you always see a sign saying employees must wash hands. Did you ever realize that? You walk into these restaurants, and there's always a sign in the bathroom saying employees must wash hands. I think what they need to do underneath that, and so does everybody else. I still see men coming out of the men's bathrooms and not washing their hands. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand how people can be that way. And now, the day that I think I talked about this before, I remember back in the day when they used to have the guys, the men in the men's bathroom and the women in the women's bathroom, right? And there'd be the attendants, and they used to give out the paper towels or cologne or whatever. And the lady in the woman's bathroom said the women's bathroom is worse than the men's. Of course, I don't see that. I only see what happens with the men's. So it's just weird to me that I don't see anybody washing their hands. It's like, what the hell? So there's signs saying employees must wash hands. How about everybody else? Please wash their hands too. It can't be that difficult. God, what's coming up in this world? Please wash your hands. Anyway, folks, it's crazy, Rello. What's up, Mo? Hey, Michael, how you doing, buddy? Let's go, my friend from Hardcore Italians. I know, brother. We're trying to put something together this year. It's just crazy. Chris Minardi, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Great entertainer in the Chicagoland area. Busy week. Tomorrow we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle. 7 o'clock. Thursday we'll be at Donnie G's in Elmwood Park with Jerry Jams Rendon. And we haven't been there since my birthday on the 29th. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Tony Toto. Saturday, April 1st, will be at Norton's in Highland Park. Norton, come on down. Highland Park, we're going to be there with the return of Ryan O'Ryan. And Sunday, we're going to be at the brand new place called Caliendo's in Winfield with my buddy Jeff Dubray. So that's Sunday. Busy week. Go to the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Find out all the good stuff they're trying to. I try and stay out of the women's bathroom. There you go, Robert. Yes, please wash your hands. All right. Ocean's Rat Pack shows. Tons of them coming up April 30th at the Des Plaines Theater with special guest Jack D'Amico. Go to oshows.com for tickets. We're going to be at the Woodstock Country Club on April 15th. We'll be at the Minnesota Hunt and Polo Club April 13th. We'll be at the Blue Island Theater on the 29th of April, Saturday night. We'll be at the Alley in downtown Chicago, the Carnival Restaurant on May 24th. And it's going to be a lot more fun. We got the Lyric Theater coming up. We got the Forget About It Winery August 20th. A lot of dates for Ocean's Rat Pack. So please check the Ocean's Rat Pack Facebook page and find out what's going on. All right, let's get down to stuff. Oh, it's got a big thing coming up, folks. Also, April 12th. That's a Wednesday night. If you love animals as much as I do, my buddy Dan Nozak has been working for a company doing something with Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue for a long time. And we're putting together a little fundraiser party. It's very simple. Here's how it works. Wednesday, the 12th of April, we'll be at the Tap House Grill, 1243 State Street in Lamont, Illinois. 7 o'clock showtime. $10 cover is going to get the foundation party. All the money is going to go to the dogs for Ruby Whiskers. All the money. And performing is going to be yours truly, along with Tony Toto and Regina Karma. That's right, Regina Karma will be joining us. It's going to be a great event, and it's going to be for the dogs. Ruby Whiskers Foundation at the Tap House Grill on Wednesday, April 12th. Come on out. Silent auction. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff happening, and I hope you guys can be there to support animals. We need it. Bring a gun when you go to Chicago. There you go, Dennis. Lake Geneva, how you doing, buddy? Anyone who watches this program that are not Italian? Good one, Dennis. Patrice, former Chicago Honey Bear. How you doing, my dear? I hope you're doing well. All right, so let's get down to some more nitty-gritty stuff. Nitty-gritty. You don't hear that word too often. If you collect coins, look at this. I don't know. I still collect. I'm a big comic book guy. I don't collect comic books as much because I was never into the Batman, Superman stuff. I always liked the sci-fi stuff. But a lot of people still collect coins or baseball cards or beer. Remember beer cans and people or stamps? Well, if you collect coins, especially you guys out of Wisconsin, Dennis, you might want to listen to this. Coins, Wisconsin state quarters. Some of them could be worth up to $6,000. You might want to take a look if anybody's got some Wisconsin state quarters. Wisconsin state quarters could be worth, some of them could be worth up to $6,000. So you might want to take a look at that. All right, the Pearl Club, elegant brand new cocktail lounge, will be moving into River West area, taking place of Emmett's Irish Pub. So Emmett's Irish Pub will be closing down, and a new place called the Pearl Club Elegant Cocktail Lounge on the Riverside, River West area. So new cocktail pub moving out, new one moving in. Excuse me. Union League Club. Now, I've been to the Union League Club. My lawyer, Roy McCampbell, is a member there. And me and my wife were there a few times. Beautiful, the Union League. If you guys never got a chance to go over there, it's wonderful. But the Union, it's worth number 14th in the nation for the eating experience and number 1 in the state. So that's pretty good for the Union Club, man. I got to tell you, that is a very good thing to have, Union League. So it's very important. Danny Mazzi watching. Buy local, shop local. Let's talk to our good friends from Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. That's Danny Mazzi. Buy local, shop local. Tell them you heard it. And from Ocean's Pit. And my good buddy Michael and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For any collision auto repair need, go to crashchampions.com. Tell them Tony O sent you. All right. At my age, I finally installed a bar in my home. It's in the shower. Vito Sato posting some good stuff I like his stuff, folks. More lousy, horrible, horrible stuff. Shootings again. Nashville alone. This happened 2 days ago. How about the 2 days ago in Denver High School? Two adults hospitalized. Shooting in Denver and all these schools. Yesterday, of course, our prayers go out to in Nashville. Horrible, ladies and gentlemen. 3 kids killed, 3 adults killed. They said it was a transgender woman, 28 years old, went into school and started shooting. They finally shot her too. But here's what I don't understand. How much money you think it would take to put extra security guards in our schools? How many? And if we need the money for that, instead of sending all that money to Ukraine, and I understand we want to help other countries, but instead of sending money over there to Ukraine as much as they are, how about enforce some more security in our schools for our kids, our future? How about putting some security guards where they belong? How about stop these politicians and stop defunding the police department and let them do what they're supposed to do, and maybe this shit wouldn't happen? Did you notice it's happening all over the world lately in the last couple of years everywhere? Defund the police, defund the police, defund the police. Sure, why not? Our prayers go out to everybody in Nashville. Horrible, horrible. It doesn't make, there you go, Emo from Florida, Jill from Indiana, Dennis from Lake Geneva, Carl Doney, my good friend. All the money we're sending to Ukraine, and I got it. Want to help our country, other countries. We've been doing that forever. How about helping us? How about helping the United States of America? How about putting security guards, extra security guards in school? Don't blame the guns. Stop with the gun bullshit. It's not the guns. It's the people who use the guns. Maybe a little bit more stricter on when you're buying. Look at the person who's buying these guns. A little bit more investigation, please. A little bit more background check. Three kids, 3 adults killed. Transgender. Doesn't make a difference if it's a transgender or not. It's something screwed up here in this world. It's not a gun problem. It's a mental health problem in this country. Why the schools all the time? Why our poor kids? Why our future? It's not only the bad guys, buddy. It's anybody can get a gun. It's not the gun. It's the people who use the guns. But you're right. Sick and twisted. There you go. And the world is horrible. It's not technically the whole world, folks. Like my Mama D said, it's certain people in this world for attention, or they're feeling that, hey, my life, why I didn't get this, or why didn't I get that? So let's go to a school and start shooting people, or let's go to a bank, or let's go to a mall. Really? Get some. Every day you're hearing about this stuff. Every day. Stop sending money to Ukraine. You sent enough already. And put more security guards in malls, in schools, in banks, and help us out in our country, please. Just crazy what's going on. New York Post actress Gwyneth Paltrow takes to stand in court for a hit and run crash. I guess Gwyneth Paltrow on a skiing trip hit somebody and took off. And now she's getting in trouble for it. To be honest with you, it's the same thing as hit and run. You hit somebody with a car, you just can't take off. You hit somebody skiing, you got to stop and take care of the problem. Gwyneth Paltrow in a lot of trouble. You're watching Ocean's Pit. A little show about big things. Let's talk about a couple sponsors if we can, folks. We're talking about Roy McCampbell, attorney at law for a good lawyer. Seems like everybody needs one these days. Call my buddy Roy at 708 275 4264. My wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. Go with Laura Ocean Solutions and you'll never have to shop again. Deutz Power Center. My friends Deutz Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois, servicing the construction and diesel industry in the Chicago land area for the last 100 years. Go to Deutz, 224-276-6550. You're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things, live on Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page, the Mo Carraro Facebook page, which is my personal page, and Ocean's Pit Facebook page. I'm asking you all, if you haven't done it already, push the button and share. Share the show. I really do appreciate it. Let's get down to some more stuff, more news, more crazy stuff in this world. The meaning of a man is what he does. The measure of a man is what he does with his power. Now, we talk about this all the time, men or women. You've got some power, any power at all. What you can do, you know what you're supposed to do, you go help your friends. If you can help your friends, if you have a little influence, if you have a little power in something, like sometimes with some of my friends, some of my musician friends, if I can tell them, if I can say, hey, go to this gig or try to get this gig, I try pushing them. If I can help my friends, I will. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what you're supposed to do with power. If you have any kind of power, any notoriety, anything that you have, it's what you do with it, which is so important. And you need to. Dennis, people are not what they should be, easily offended all themselves. It is very sad. It's a really weird world right now. Everybody is so like anal with everything. You can't say shit anymore. It's just crazy. 3 banks have fallen this week during the strongest, according to our president, Joe Biden. We are the strongest economy in over 40 years, according to him. And 3 banks have fallen already. And they keep wanting to blame former President Donald Trump. He's been gone how long now? Concentrate on what's going on now. 3 banks are closing. That's not good, folks. It's not good. I did not know that. Miss San Francisco was a trend. See, who knows anymore, Emil? How you doing, Emil, up in Florida? I hope you're doing well. Here's a great quote. Don't worry what I'm doing. Worry about why you're worried about what I'm doing. What are you doing over there? Worry about what you're doing. You ever notice that shit? I see things on social media all the time. Avalanches when people are skiing. Getting attacked by alligators in Florida. Folks, this is something that happens. You're skiing. You are in hills and mountains and snow. Snow, avalanche, it's a normal thing. Stop skiing. Or ski at the right safe places. You're in Florida. There's alligators everywhere. Don't go where the alligators are and you won't get bit. Every day I see a story. Kid gets killed by an alligator. Lady gets mauled by an alligator. Leave the alligators alone. Sal, people are so triggered like never before. They really are, Sal. I hope you're doing well, buddy. It's a crazy world. Then you got some nutty people like this person, the former dentist from Colorado. He flew his mistress into town after he took his wife to the hospital because supposedly there was poison in her health shakes. So who's putting poison in her health shakes? Obviously her husband is, because his husband brought his wife to the hospital after there's poison in her shakes that she's been drinking. Why? And he flew his mistress into town. There really doesn't need any explanation here, folks. Doesn't need any explanation. There's a lot of whacked up people in this world. I love this quote, sent in by Anne Marie from Berwyn, Illinois. Confidence isn't walking into a room thinking you're better than everyone. Confidence is walking into a room and not have to be compared to anybody else. That's confidence. And a lot of these people in this world don't have that confidence. They should. They should. Confidence is very important. Blockbuster returns, coming back. How do you say? Because DVDs and stuff is not available anymore. It's going to be an online. There's going to be a store to be able to come in and pick up old DVDs and stuff for Blockbuster. I love that. Loved Blockbuster. We all used to. Now it's so easy. Everybody just sits on the couch and orders movies and doesn't get out of the fucking house. So I used to love going every Wednesday to Blockbuster to see the new movie. It's almost like if you collect comic books, every Wednesday is a new comic book day. So you go into the store and they have the new ones. Now, I haven't been there in a while because I stopped collecting comic books. But I still buy some if I see some that I like in the stores when I go. Or I go to antique shops or flea markets. So if I find some good comic books, I'll still pick them up. But I used to go every Friday. I want to say hello to my good friend Dick Sayed. Again, Dick, I seen you last Friday. I can't begin to think of the friendship that we've got since we started this show and since you've been coming in to Chicago Prime. And thank you. We're going to be giving away some more Chicago Prime Steakhouse gift certificates. Dick has gave us a few, and thank you so much, Dick. And your lovely wife, Patty, she's up in heaven, and we all miss her very much, Dick. And you're a good friend. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Thank you, buddy. It was great seeing you on Saturday. I'm glad you enjoyed the new CD, of course. I heard I had a good time. It is available at any Tony Ocean show, or you can, for $10, or we can order it. You can buy it from us and private message me your address, and we'll ship it out for $15. That's with shipping included. But thank you so much. Dean, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Eleanor, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for watching Ocean's Pit. So the Blackhawks, according to NBC, will not wear the Pride jerseys this month. There's a lot of athletes not wearing the Pride jersey. Now, their excuse for that, not just the Blackhawks, but a couple other teams, is their religious beliefs. I'm a Catholic. I was raised a Catholic. I don't go to church as much. I believe in God. I pray to God. I'm sure I don't follow a lot of the Catholic, me, getting to the point where I've been. I can't push the Bible or anything like that. But there are some people who do hold the religion into their hearts, and they refuse to wear the Pride jerseys. And it's not just the Blackhawks. But this particular article was about 3 Blackhawks will not wear the Pride jersey, and some other teams as well. It's because of their beliefs. Hey, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Some of these so-called people would rather steal than work, have no respect for the law or human life. Disgusting. Well, Jeanette, you're absolutely right. It's a crazy world, and they're just coming in. Look at these schools. They're just coming in. They're shooting. They don't care. So keep defunding the police. April 4th, we have an election here in Chicago. Brandon Johnson, who wants to defund the police department, or Paul Vallis. Brandon Johnson was endorsed by Chuy Garcia. He was also just endorsed. I think he wants to tax the middle class more money. He wants to defund the police department, $150 million. Folks, this is the future. We've already had crazy enough stuff with Mayor Lightfoot. Bernie Sanders has just backed Brandon Johnson. Vote. And the problem is a lot of people don't get out and vote. They want to bitch, they want to bitch, they want to bitch, but they sit in their ass and they don't go out and vote. You got to vote. If you don't vote, then you got no right to bitch. So try to vote, especially if you live in the Chicagoland area. Fortunately, I don't live in the Chicago, but I am voting for people in our community. We got some 3 people running in the Elk Grove area. Trustee Steve Schmidt, 17 years, Elk Grove Village Police Chief for 17 years. He's a currently village trustee. He's running again. Kathy Jorix, business owner from the bakery. Tammy Miller. These are people we're voting for in the suburbs. We're going to vote. You need to get up and vote. Don't bitch if gas is too much because you didn't vote. Jimmy Kimmel. Let's talk about pieces of shit. We're going with Jimmy Kimmel. You know how much I hate all that late night bullshit. But Jimmy Kimmel's in a lot of trouble. Even when Matt Damon says that this guy's no good, and Matt Damon always seemed like a pretty cool guy, right? You never see him in the headlines. You never see him getting in trouble. Matt Damon says Jimmy Kimmel's a piece of garbage. But how about this one? During the Oscars, he was making a lot of negative negative comments about Irish people. And a lot of people in the actors that were in the audience were pretty offended. Liam Neeson went off saying, this is horrible what he did. Now, if he's picking on, why doesn't he pick on his own people? You can't pick on it. It's just not right to do that, especially when you get that power like that. So he's got a little backlash there, and rightfully so. It's going to happen. I love this quote. Keep smiling. It keeps the world wondering what the fuck you're up to. You're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. And boy, you guys have been fantastic today. Everybody calling it. I mean, you guys have been sending me some good stuff lately. A couple more sponsors we need to thank, folks. Very, very important to go right to our good friends from Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Now that spring is here, it's time to smoke up again. Hand roll delivered right to your house. Call Javier 727-366-7536. That's Don Esteban Cigars. And let's not forget Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Carmela and Anthony out of Rosemont, Illinois. 773-999-7888. All right. Again, also our prayers go out to, I reached out to my good friend Regina Karma, because she's originally from Mississippi and she has family there. And my buddy Kevin Preston, who owns a bunch of casinos up there. Big tornado hit Mississippi, but so far they're okay. Regina's family is good and Kevin's okay, but anybody else who might have got damaged in the tornado with Mississippi, our prayers go out to their families when stuff like that happen. Damon is always rescheduled on Jimmy Kimmel. There you go. And I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel. I don't care. Freedom is still American. All that have more things in different groups. God bless America. Larry, God bless America. The problem is they've taken God out of the church. Out of schools. They want to get rid of the Pledge of Allegiance because it says the word God. They want to remove God from the money, the currency. Listen, I'm not saying we all have to believe in the same God. But we have to pray to somebody. Pray to somebody. Right? Got to. The U.S. has reached $16 trillion in debt. Oh, yes, Raffaello, we did that, and we'll do it again. Raffaello's watching. Hey, $20 off any grill. You know what it is. You need to go to these Ace Hardware folks, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, displayed in Norwich, and grill your Ace off, and you will get $20 off any grill. Now, we say that at the beginning of the show. We say it again at the end of the show. And Raphael and Jackie are watching today. How are you doing, my good friends? Shop local and buy local. United States, folks, reached $16 trillion in debt. How are we in debt, and how come we keep sending money to Ukraine? All the money we're sending there. $16 million in debt. 16 trillion with a T. Let's give it up for Roseanne Barr, ABC, found and paid because Roseanne Barr sued ABC for the Connors because they kicked her off the show because of the comments that she made. And now Roseanne Barr just made a nice $208 million lawsuit. Congratulations to Roseanne Barr. Are you going to be at Capri April 5th Downers Grove? Claudette, yes, we'll be at the new Capri in Downers Grove at the Hilton Hotel. That's right, Claudette, we'll be there. That's going to be good. I can't wait. It's going to be 6 to 9. It's going to be fun. Bobby, not only sending it to Ukraine, tons of other countries too. Bobby, you're absolutely right. Bobby Brandolino is on, owner of Brandolino Encore Music. His lovely wife, Carol, was on this past week, and she works in a restaurant called called the Underground in Plainfield. And Bobby Brandolino, that's very cool, man. Brandolino, nice music store. They have teachers that teach guitars and stuff, and they sell a lot of stuff. You got to check it out, man. It's in Sherwood, Illinois. Support local and buy local, which is what we're supposed to do. Loretta Remington in the house. Bad reputation. Did a kick-ass job at our Displays Theater, I think, this last weekend with her Joan Jett tribute. We got to get her on. Loretta, let's get you on. Kim Peterson LaFew in the house. How about these back again? I was talking about more and more people talking about people not tipping in restaurants. I never understood that. I'm in the service business. Our son Joey used to be in the service business. Tipping is important. This is how people make their living, and a lot of people are still not tipping 20%. Now, if your service is really, really shitty, that's one thing. And I don't know, you still should give them something. I just don't understand how people can go into his place, order food, and not tip. Dennis, we did the same shit in Vietnam. 56 died. Yeah. A generation for bullshit. I agree with you, buddy. Laurie, how are you doing? Laurie Myers. Hey, it's been a while. Yes, it has, Laurie. I hope you're doing well, my dear friend. I hope PJ's doing well. Give him my best. So you need to tip, folks. It's that simple. 20% is what you should be giving these people. They work hard for putting up with all of us. Hey, my soup's cold. Hey, where's my sandwich? Hey, not enough ice. Hey, not enough booze. Where's my table? Bitch. Tip. I didn't get to see the Dick Biondi film at the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a couple weeks ago. It would have been nice to see it. It's out there. I didn't get a chance to get out there, but very cool. The history that Dick Biondi had. I don't know, man. How about the couple, North Carolina couple, bought his wife a $68,000 Maserati SUV from Caravan. Now, Caravan is somewhere you buy your cars from online. Well, the wife found out driving the car. She gets pulled over. It's a stolen car. Folks, you have to be careful for this stuff. Oh, my God. If that's suspicious. Hi, honey. I just bought you a $68,000 car, a Maserati, an SUV for your birthday. Guy from North Carolina. Honey's happy, woo-hoo, driving. Cop pulls her over. It was a stolen car. Marianne, great seeing you Saturday. Marianne, I got the name right. Marianne, great seeing you Saturday at Taverna. Thank you. And if you compel dessert for drinks and management, you should also consider what's up. Yeah, you're right, Marianne. Absolutely. So be careful on these sites where you buy cars, where you buy anything, you got to be careful. I want to give up big kudos to Frankie Sullivan and Jim Peterick from the band Survivor. They wrote the song Eye of the Tiger for the Rocky movie, but it hit 1 billion hits on Spotify. The first song to reach that milestone. Eye of the Tiger, Chicago band, Survivor. Very cool. 1 billion hits from Spotify. Congratulations, Frankie Sullivan and Jim Peterick. Do you guys remember? Now, here's a story coming out of Fox News. Arlington Heights residents claim Elected officials are being paid off by the Chicago Bears to have them move to Arlington Heights. These are residents of Arlington Heights that are claiming these deals are going down because the officials are getting paid off by the Chicago Bears. Is it possible? Sure. Why not? This day and age, I don't trust anybody. So, hey, if you got to get the pockets, skim the envelopes, it used to be done for years. It's crazy, but very cool, Loretta. Leslie Harris from the River was at our show to do this. That's very cool, man. Very, very cool. Is this a surprise, Emil? Right. Is this a surprise that anybody's getting paid off? I mean, come on. I was watching, how many people remember growing up watching Andy Griffith? Let's change the subject here. Remember the Andy Griffith show? Andy Griffith, Little Opie, the walking in the beginning. Remember that whistle? I always wonder who did that. I looked it up. I found out. First of all, that song is called The Fishing Hole. Fishing Hole Song. And Earl Hagen was the whistler on the Andy Griffith show. Something learned every day. Who knew? Who knew that there was a name of the song? I didn't know. March 24th, 1933, King Kong, the Grandma's Chinese Theater. Oh, I love that movie. They don't make them like that anymore. You know a bad thing about betrayal, folks? I'm going to tell you the saddest and baddest thing about betrayal. In life, in history, it goes back to Judas with Jesus, Benedict Arnold, Sammy the Bull Gravata with John Gotti. Rats. Betrayal. Did you ever notice that betrayal never happens from an enemy? Betrayal happens when someone in your circle. It never comes from an enemy. That is the most saddest thing in the world. Laurie, betrayal is horrible. It's always a friend, a family member, a co-worker. That's betrayal. A business partner. You ever notice that? Betrayal isn't some stranger, some enemy that might not like you. They might not like you. They might say shit about you. That's one thing. It's sad. It's very sad. Yeah, Judas. You're absolutely right. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, a lot more stuff to talk about. I want to personally apologize for the national coins shortage. I have a swear jar. I am horrible. Remember when you were a kid and your mother would say, I'm going to wash your mouth out with soap when you swear, or every time you swear, you take a quart and put it in a jar. Tony Bisek, I went to the restaurant with 3 friends and we were all drinking coffee. The waitress came by and filled their cups, but never bothered putting a cup of coffee in 3 trips. I left a nickel. Okay, there you go. Betrayal, watch your back. Yeah, someone you think is a good friend. Yeah. My dad has a swear jar. There you go. We all had one. It was filled all the time. Ronnie B. Elvis and his lovely lady, a lovely wife, of course, Deborah, have a new song called King or Queen of Hearts. King and Queen of Hearts. It's a brand new song on Spotify. So go listen to it and support local entertainment. The CDC, the CDC is the rapid spreading of fungus in 28 states. Illinois, urgent threat from the CDC. There's fungus that's going in people's, there's everything going on right now. Flu, fungus, watch out this, watch out that. I don't know. Lollapalooza, WTW, coming to town. I never heard of these bands, but Kendrick Lamar, Billy Elliott's, TKK, TKT, These are the acts that are coming to Lollapalooza 2023. I've never been to a Lollapalooza. I don't care to go to a Lollapalooza. I don't care for the music that comes out of there. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Loretta. Oh my God. I don't know. It's just that every time you try to read stories or whatever it is, I don't know. We were just talking about, I think when last week, me and my wife, when we were at Village Tavern, they showed a picture of Roseanne Barr in 2023, and they showed a picture of Madonna. Whoever thought back in the 80s when Roseanne was there and Madonna was so big that Roseanne, man, you should see her. She's beautiful. Madonna, I don't know what the hell happened to her. What is it with this plastic surgery for why do women and men have to do this? I just don't understand it. Horrible. Madonna looks like a Murph, like one of the aliens from Avatar, except she's not blue. Crazy. Tom Brady, former quarterback of the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, just bought the Las Vegas Ace Women's National Basketball Association. Bought a women's basketball team. Tom Brady. Jack Daniels, your favorite drink and mine, are a little pissed off at a company. They put out a little toy. It's called a Chewy dog toy called Bad Spaniels. Now, if you take a look at this toy, excuse me, it looks like a bottle of Jack Daniels. It's got the same logo and everything. Instead of Jack Daniels, it says Bad Spaniels. Same logo. Makes sense. I don't know what they were thinking, but Jack Daniels is going to make sure that stops. My bass player Donna looks like a pretty version of Madonna. I think I see the picture. There you go. She does, Loretta. Absolutely. How about this, folks? 2 inmates caught at the IHOP after using a toothbrush to escape jail. So they get out of jail. They made it. They're free. What do? They stop at an IHOP and they get arrested. Jack will win, Dennis. An idiot. Never go back to the scene of the crime. Go to the IHOP to get something to eat. Oh my God. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's get to some stuff, some birthdays. Happy birthday to Freddie Hoffman, president, of course, CEO of A La Carte Entertainment. Great Freddie Hoffman, of course, Moretti's, The Drink, all those great places. Happy birthday, Freddie Hoffman. From WWF, WWE Wrestling, Lacey Evans celebrates a birthday. How about the wonderful Diana Ross celebrating a birthday? Andrew Ferris from the band In Excess celebrates a birthday. Johnny Crawford, the little boy, used to be on the TV show The Rifleman, sends a birthday. Michael Imperioli, of course, he played Christopher Mustafani from The Sopranos, turns 57 years old. From Three Dog Night, Corey Wells celebrates a birthday. Leonard Nimoy, live peace. I can't do that with my Leonard Nimoy from Star Trek. Julie Toto, hi Julie, happy birthday. James Caan, Sonny from The Godfather, celebrates a birthday today. Alan Arkin, what a great actor, celebrates a birthday. Sterling Hayden played the police officer in The Godfather and a lot of other great movies, celebrates a birthday as well. Well, folks, there's a couple, parents, Christina DeGeneres and Rodrigo Valdez. They have a baby, and they named it Hades. Hades. Hades is the god, right, of fire or hell or whatever, right? Well, supposedly some court says you can't name your kid Hades. And they're saying they need to change their names. I don't know, in this crazy world, folks, people are naming their kids all crazy names, right? He wants to go around with his name Hades. I don't know. Can you stop him? I don't know, but they're going to try to get him to change the name. Uh, I don't know. I want to give a big hands out to, according to Fox, Governor Ron DeSantis, folks, is trying to ban TikTok nationwide because he doesn't want his kids following this. Now, there is some stuff on TikTok, just like regular social media, that's probably pretty cool. But there's a lot of shit on there too. And I think just social media in general. But they're targeting TikTok just like they were targeting Twitter before. Um, I don't know. There's a lot of copycat shit that's going on. I just don't get the whole thing. It's pretty scary. Loretta James Caan did pass. I think yes, he did. He just celebrated a birthday, but James Caan is not with us anymore. Correct? Yes, I was just getting that. Howie Kane, rest in peace. Howie Kane, one of the original members of Jay and the Americans, has passed away. Howie Kane. Our prayers go out to everybody in the Jay and the Americans band and the Kane family. Very, very sad. Uh, if you're in Arizona and you love Portillo's, well, you know what's going on, folks. In Queen Creek, Arizona, a brand new Portillo's has opened. So, Arizona, enjoy. Let's go back real fast. I'm going to keep that. I got to keep that next the next topic for my story tomorrow. Anyway, we got a busy week. We got a lot of stuff coming up, folks. April 8th, we'll be back in Champion Sports Bar in Plainfield, Illinois. On the 13th, we'll be at Minnesota at the Hunt and Polo Club. On the 23rd of April, it's the St. Jude's benefit, folks. Nick Sahajas and Phyllis Sahajas putting that all together. It's going to be a lot of fun, a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. Get your tickets at thoseshows.com. Ocean's Rat Pack going to be at the Displays Theater on April 30th with special guest Jack D'Amico, oshows.com. And we'll be opening for the Grassroots in the town of Elk Grove, my hometown, on June 4th, summer concert. I'm excited. And of course, April 5th, we'll be doing the brand new grand opening of Capri in Downers Grove. Joey and Giovanna does it again. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're going to leave. It's going to be 6 to 9 because then we're going to go to Nick Sahaja's retirement party. Hey, about some sad news. Look at this, folks. 14,000 children was captured and kidnapped in Ukraine and sent to Russia. 14,000 children. Please pray. Pray. Fox News. This is pretty good news. A pilot for another airline was on a plane going on a trip. And the captain of the Southwest airline plane had some medical problems, couldn't fly the plane. So they said, hey, there's another pilot on board? What's the chances that there was one? And thank God another guy stepped in and saved the flight. So God bless when that happens. Americans own 46% in the world of the 1 billion guns there are in the world, United States, Americans own 46% of those. Dr. Fauci is now admitting he's got suffering from terrible side effects due to his shot that he took for COVID-19. Boy, that's a twist. That's something you don't see too often, right, folks? You're watching Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. It is coming to the end of the hour, folks. I want to thank one of our other sponsors, our good friend Dave Antonelli and Patriot Funding Incorporated. When timing is everything, commercial money lending at its finest. Call Dave Antonelli at 630-675-4730. They're offering so many multiple choice things that you might want to talk to Dave if you're looking for any commercial money lending at its finest. That's Patriot Funding Incorporated. And let's not forget our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Absolutely. Our good friends, Ace Hardware, folks. Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. They got great specials there, folks. Let's not remember all their regular special things that they're doing for you. Buy local and shop local. They have got small engine repair. Let's not forget the handyman service. They need truck rentals. They can take care of that. Screen and window repair. They also got the great Ace Spirit points. Those are great points. They're going to keep adding on for every purchase that you can have there at Ace, folks. And if I got this right, I think it's the Norwich or the Des Plaines one. If you want a tune-up for your lawnmower, and you bring it in before March 31st, you can get $10 in Ace points. How cool is that? And now that spring is in the air, it's time to grill your ace off. It said grill your ace off. Go to Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, or Warrenville and tell them, hey, I want to grill my ace off and get $20 off any grill purchase. That's Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local. Talk to our good friend Raffaello and Jackie, the owners. They will help you. That's what Ace is all about. Ace Hardware. All right, folks. I don't know. You guys are so cool for watching the show every day. We really do appreciate it. It's a busy week, so tomorrow we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle, 7 o'clock with Tony Toto. Come on, celebrate Julie Toto's birthday. We very, very cool. Thursday, Donnie G's in Elmwood Park with Jerry Jams. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg with Tony Toto. Saturday, we'll be at Norton's in Highland Park. The return of Rhino Ryan, 8:30 hit. And Sunday, brand new place called Caliendo's in Winfield with my good friend Jeff Dubray. Hey guys, it is time for us to go. I want to really appreciate you guys watching the show every day. I'm taking my window screens into Ace. Loretta, do it. You can take them to the one in Naperville. In Warrenville or Evergreen Park or Norwich or Des Plaines. Tell them Oceans Pit sent you, and you guys will be taken care of. They do great work over there. All right, guys, listen, I want you all to have a good day. Buy local, shop local, keep supporting local establishments and live entertainment. And the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. We really need peace and love in this world. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same station. Nick Sahajas, the piano man, is going to take us out. Bye-bye, everybody.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.